Tonight, we gather. What I've seen today has been absolute chaos. Absolute heartbreak across X, across the internet. One of the most brutal FPA Saturdays in recent memory. Perfectly good weekends left in ruins. Nans ignored, dads abandoned, kids kicking a ball alone in the garden while you check your phone. A potentially decent Saturday left injured on the hard shoulder next to a chippy van selling something called a belly buster and a builder's tee for £6.99. People are quitting already. People are quitting FPL already. Gameweek 2, people are out. They're done. They're cooked. They're crispy. They've crisped up. Well done, steak. And I say to these people, go. Be free. Rejoin your families. Live better lives. I'm actually jealous. But the rest of us demented FPL managers who continue to persevere through this brutal, unforgiving game, this one's for you. This is for the Haaland captainers watching their safe choice implode. This is for the Gameweek 2 free hitters who brought in reindeers, ate Nori and Haaland, only for Ran to hobble off injured inside 20 minutes. This is for those who captained Saka, only to watch him limp off before the 60th minute mark, denied even a single appearance point of safety. This is for the brave souls suffering the Watkins and Rodgers Aston Villa double up of pain. This is for those who sold João Pedro right before his haul. This is for all of you, for all of us. I looked up the meaning of the word game today on www.google.co.uk, and it says, a game is as follows: an activity one engages in for amusement or fun. Does this feel like fun to you? This isn't a game, this is a curse, a ritual of suffering we willingly sign up for. And here's the madness. We could walk away. We could delete the app. We could live better, healthier lives. But we won't. And we don't. Because deep down, my brothers and sisters, this isn't just about FPL. This is about us, about hope, about belief, about dreaming of green arrows even when all we get are red. And so, my FPL managers, I salute you, because in the pain we find each other. And maybe, just maybe, that's why we keep coming back. Tonight we ride again. Welcome to the mother flippin' pain train. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all not too cooked after today's action. What an absolutely brutal day this has been. I've been on X all day. I've just been on it all day. I had my laptop out. I looked after my kid last week for the whole weekend. My wife went to a little spa weekend. So this weekend it was like, yeah, you can do what you want. I sat on the sofa, I got my laptop out, and I just took it all in the whole day. Just on X, refreshing the page, looking for tweets. It was incredible. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So happy to be here. Hope you're all doing well. Who have we got in the chat? Who is here? Oh, I just is that good? I just popped your comment. I'll just leave it on there. Why not? We got Zytgul, we got Panda, we got FOMO, Rookie, Aloha, yes, Legends. Hope you're all doing well. Hope everyone is feeling good this Saturday evening. Thank you for taking the time out to come and say hi. You're listening to The Pain Train. My name is Alf. Welcome to AlfPL, where strategies are dissected and dreams are built. It is Saturday the 23rd of August, 2025, and we are mother flipping live. So good to be here again, as usual. It is my treat of the week, The Pain Train. So if for anyone who's new around here, we're going to be going through the saddest and maddest FPL tweets of the match day. I'll go through my team, little team review. Send me your teams, so that's important. In X, go onto there, pop an image in, tag me in it, and I'll bring it up on screen on the stream. And that rhymes. If you could give it a like as well, if you haven't subscribed already, please do that. That really helps this little channel grow. Just a little failing YouTube channel over here, having the time of my life with you guys. And that is what it's all about. So send me your teams. And we got a quiz lined up as well. FPL quiz, Premier League quiz. It's coming up later on in the show. You can win £10 Amazon gift voucher, so stick around for that. So without further ado, there's one place that I like to start, and that is around the results of the day. So let's just check everyone can see this. My camera's looking good. Excellent. We've got the chat on the right. I've done a poll. Answer the poll when you get a sec. So it's sort of shook out like this, right? We've got West Ham Chelsea last night. West Ham are in some real trouble. Like, I saw Graham Potter. I saw the whites of his eyes. You know, I was looking at him on the side. Obviously, I wasn't there. I was just on the TV, and he is freaking out. You can see it in his eyes. Like, he is properly like deer in the headlights. He's gonna get fired. He has to get fired. That was madness. What a crazy start to the season. This is Focal's website, by the way. It's really cool. I love it. Just come on here. It's really clean. Like, the FPL site is. Why don't they do stuff like this, right? Like, this is so nice and clean. I love it. Props to Focal for putting this together. So Shalaba goal, Neto, Enzo, Caicedo. I like Caicedo, you know. I like Caicedo. João Pedro with a haul, as we know. Cucurella got an assist. Enzo had a great game, under the radar a little bit. No one's really talked about Enzo. Paqueta with an absolute banger. He got the 3 BP. Oh no, Pedro got 3 BPs, obviously. And then Paqueta with 2, Caicedo with 1. Again, I like Caicedo. I like him a lot. We'll get into that a little bit later on. And then earlier on today, first kickoff, we had Spurs just smashing up Man City at home. Home for Man City. That was unreal. An unreal game. Spurs just little brother Man City around every corner, don't they? What an absolute troll team for them. Incredible. Polinia, 3 points. He was great today. Really great player, and someone I really feel like Spurs needed for the last like 5 years. Really impressed with him. I like these CDMs, you know. I'm feeling a few. Again, we'll get into that in a little bit. Vicario with 2 BPs, Johnson with 2 BPs. And then a couple of like nothing games, I thought, in the middle of the day. So Bournemouth, Semenyo got an assist. Lots of people got Semenyo in their teams. Tavernier with 3 BPs. Aston Villa just aren't looking great, are they? Rodgers, Watkins, what is happening with those guys? What is happening with Aston Villa? Not been great at all. Burnley had a 2-0 win over Sunderland at home. So props to Burnley. I have Dubravka in my team. And then finally, obviously, the main event, Arsenal versus Leeds. 2 goals for Timber, 2 goals for Gyökeres, Saka, Calafiore, 2 assists, Timber with an assist, Rice with an assist, Dalman with an assist for the penalty at the end there. So all in all, a pretty mad day. Let's get into how my team shook out. Right, here we go. Again, I'll make sure that you guys can all see this clearly. Right. So I got a little red arrow so far. My live rank is 1.2. I will take it. I think the Gyökeres killed me a bit today because I think a lot of people got a free hit him in and captained him. And he got 2 goals, obviously. But listen, I'll take this. I got Salah. I got Mo Salah coming in with my captaincy on Monday, so I feel pretty good about this so far. Yeah, send me your teams. But all in all, I'll take this at this point. Halfway through the game week, I've got a lot of players to play. Dorgu to play, Aina. I've got Anderson coming on for Cole Palmer. So all in all, yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with this. I'm 8 out of 10 okay with what happened, how this all shook out today and this weekend. Feel quite good about it. So I think without further ado, I'll just see if we've got any teams sent. Yeah, you see how Aloha sent me his team. The pain is real from Aloha. Do this. So tag me in. Oh, you guys are all over it. FOMO, Corn. Yes. Great stuff. All right, so we'll get into those. We'll leave that to cook a little bit. Anyone who's in the chat and wants to do a review of their team, just tag me in it. So I just want to make sure I'm answering questions as well, because Dave asked a few questions the other night and I didn't get to them. Dave, how are you, mate? Great to have you here, man. Another ride on the pain train this week. Absolutely, Dave. You know how it is. Ken is in the chat as well. Legend. Great stuff. Great to have you all here. We currently have 86 viewers across X and YouTube at the moment. I hope everyone is having a fantastic weekend. I am so delighted the Premier League is back. I cannot tell you, it's so good. I was on the sofa earlier and I just sort of I think it was the Man City game, and Spurs just scored like their second goal, and I just turned to my wife and I said, I am so happy that this is back, and she just sort of rolled her eyes at me. It's just like, you silly boy watching your football. All right, we're gonna do some pain train because that's what we're all here for. So the saddest and maddest tweets of the match day. Let's do this. FPL Wander's in the chat as well. Great to have you here, mate. Hope you're doing well. I've got Gyökeres as my cap. Wow, unbelievable. That warrants. FPL Wander in the chat is captain Gyökeres. That is sensational. Fantastic stuff. Well played. 4 players to go. Sells, Nico Williams, Ndai, and Verts. Seems like a perfectly decent game week to me, Wanda. Jack Morton. How about that man, João Pedro? Jack, yes, mate. Hope you do well. Jack Morton. There's a name I've not heard for a very long time. Jack and I used to work together in New York. He's a big Chelsea fan. Hope you're doing well, mate. I miss you. I miss Jack Morton. Hope everything's good. All right, let's do this. So we're going to tee up some sad music, and we're going to get into some of the saddest, maddest FPL tweets of the game week. Let's do it. Here we go. Zach, I love this one. F off, Mr. Freeze. My FPL is done. I haven't got the context. I don't know what he's referring to there around Mr. Freeze, but I dig it. I like the weirdness of it all. It's splendid stuff from Zach. Elmsy. I quit FPL. How the F am I supposed to compete when the news about Palmer breaks at 2 a.m. and he dropped a C-bomb at the end of that? Elmsy, I'm assuming, is in a different time zone, and that sucks. But also, It was right before the game started, so Elmsey would have had no control about the Palmer injury. But still, I respect it. I've got to make sure I'm following these folks. Mike. Yeah. FPL, man. Oh, Mike, I wonder what happened to him. I hope he's alright. I hope Mike is alright. Jordan Riches. I genuinely effing hate FPL. F this effing shit game. F off. I've thought... I don't like, for some reason I don't like to swear. I don't like to use like the F-bombs on these. I'll say shit. I'm not saying the F-bomb. I think it's just a bit much, you know. I've thought about this and I just wanted to raise it with you guys. I don't know why. Anyway, we move. Scott Welsh, FPL, and F Cole Palmer from Scotty Welsh. Cole Palmer. I mean, that was so rough. FPL Dad. FUCK FPL. That is all. Cole Palmer captain. Now I'm assuming FPL Dad has got someone lined up as their vice captain. I'm assuming a Salah or a Saka or a Haaland. So things should be okay, FPL Dad. I hope you're doing all right this evening. Awardinho, great name. I hope I can stop playing this game. Sometimes love pain. And that rhymes, and that is fantastic stuff from Awardinho. I hope I can stop playing this game. Sometimes love pain. FPL Jim. Owning Cole Palmer in 2025 is just constant pain. Nima. Absolute pain with one of my favourite gifs of all time. This guy getting into a grave. Putting dirt over his face. Unreal scenes. FPL Ryan. I'm actually fuming. This game stinks. This game stinks from FPL Ryan. FPL Ryan's an interesting guy. He's got a YouTube channel and it's all very sensational. Yeah, like this one. This one, he's like saying he's going to quit. It's April 27, and then he just sort of played again the next game week. I feel like I don't want to start any beef with FPL Ryan, but I'm just saying, I feel like every week he's like, I'm quitting this game, man. I'm quitting this game. He's not happy again today. And I'm sure he's not going to be happy again next week, because that's sort of what he does. Gasman FPL. Now, there is something sweet about the free hitters this week. Look at the state of this. Free hit active from Gasman FPL. Couldn't pick between... He got Ollie Watkins in. He got Gyökeres, fair enough. Haaland captaincy. Reinders in, Saka in, Palmer. This is... I mean, it's not... It's bad, but it's not like really bad. Like Raya got a clean sheet. Saka got a goal. E-Steve, or Electric Steve as I like to call him. Shout out to JP Corn. You know, so he's done all right, but still, like, using a free hit this week has been brutal for many. 6 mil defender, Frimpong got injured. Replacement, Frimpong with 8 Nori. Now 8 Nori is injured after 15 minutes. Bed at 7:34 p.m. Yeah, you just go to bed, don't you? You can always just go to bed if you need to. Just let the day finish. Get into bed early. João Pedro understood the assignment. Yeah, he did. I mean, absolutely sensational game from him. And he was one of the most transferred out players before the deadline. Oh my god, what is it about this game? It's so funny. It's just incredibly funny. People actually sold João Pedro. And then he hauled. It's incredible. FPL Canagia. Again, another Haaland captainer. It's not bad, but it's also not great. I mean, Haaland with a captaincy, with a 4-pointer. You expect more, don't you? You expect more. FPL Pereira. Imagine managers who did Frimpong to 8 Nori and he goes off injured in the 22nd minute. That is outrageous. Another one that's just, it just feels so specific, that sort of pain. Oh man. Another one from Troll Fancy Football. Still thinking about the haul Cole Palmer could have scored versus West Ham. Absolutely. He would have slapped hard against West Ham. It would have been a bloodbath. And I think that's quite a good little segue into having a quick chat about teams. I think maybe let's just go through some of the teams that you guys have kindly sent. Let's do that first, and then we'll have a chat about some potential transfers and what I'm thinking in my head. So here we go. It starts. Holly CEO. She's always trying to get money off me. This person. She's always like in my DMs asking for money. I'm like, what? Why? What are you asking me money for? Holly, if you're out there, stop asking me for money, for crying out loud. All right, we start with an absolute legend of the game, JP Korn, my creative director. He's in the chat. He's an absolute bloody legend. And it looks like he's had a bit of a shocker this game week. Okay, you got Porro coming on for Palmer. That's first things first, right? That's great. That'll do, right? That's going to help. Haaland captaincy 4 points. Mate, I'm so sorry. I was ribbing you a bit earlier as well, wasn't I, on Twitter, on X, and I didn't realise you'd captained him. So I'm sorry for giving you a lot of stick about Haaland today. But you got plenty to play for. You got Bruno coming in. You got Wirtz. Could be a bloodbath for. I really hope Liverpool smash up Newcastle. I really do. I want that game to be like a riot. I want to see a riot in that stadium. I cannot wait for that game. It's going to be historic. An historic event. Yeah, plenty to play for, mate. Chin up. I hope this isn't too painful for you this evening. We move. Who are you thinking about getting in for Game Week 3? Any transfers? I'm assuming you've done some rolling. Let me know. I hope you're doing well, JP. Good to have you back, by the way. 25-26. We've all missed you. FOMO. The legend that is FOMO. 4.4 mil rank. Rank doesn't really matter, does it? Petrovic Senesi. That is such a boss Bournemouth shout. Look at that. Triple Bournemouth. Is that a free? Is this a free hit? This team is so peculiar. I love it. Saka cap. Mate, I mean, I'm just going to get a drink of water. One sec. You've always got to mute. You've always got to mute. Also, always got to drink the water. Stay hydrated. Make better FPL decisions. Lovely team. Shame about Rodgers and Watkins. That sucks. I'm assuming a lot of these double Aston Villa managers with Rodgers and Watkins, you're thinking about moving them on. And we can get into some potential transfers in a little bit. But I love this back line with the Bournemouth. It is fantastic. You got João Pedro. Things could be way worse, right? Well played. FOMO. Aloha. The pain is real. Oh, this is rough. Oh, man, you captained Watkins. Oh, my God. Oh, Watkins. Oh, Ollie Watkins is such a troll for me as well. He truly is. And I feel like the same thing's going to happen for FPL managers this season that happened to me about 2 seasons ago. Wasn't doing anything in like the first 3 game weeks. I sold him and then he scored a hat-trick against Brighton. Or he got like 2 goals and an assist. And I just sold him that game week. And there is actually a tweet coming up that I bookmarked. And it is so obviously going to happen for you guys. And I feel sorry because you're probably thinking, I've got to move Watkins on. I've got to move Rodgers on. But you know, those are the types of players that are just going to slap one game week and it's going to punish. It's going to hit hard. So I feel for you. I don't know what to do in that scenario. But yeah, not a great game week here. Xhaka, 4-pointer on the bench. Oh man, it's been rough. This has been a rough game week for a lot, isn't it? We move. I got to remember to repost all the teams. I will repost all of your posts. Just pop me in them. We got Dave riding the pain train with AlfPL. Yes. Let's repost that. We got Cell. Oh, this isn't great either, is it? You got Easty. No, it's not. 25 points. Not too bad. Who have you got? Saka cap. Nice. That'll do. Nice 12-pointer. I really just need Mo Salah to do something on Monday. And I feel like he's gonna. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about Monday. Vert, Bruno Fernandes, Palmer, Saka, Reindeers midfield. Oh man, Bowen and Watkins. That is rough. A rough up front. Are you thinking about doing anything with your up front? I feel like your two strikers are like your main problems in this, right? And obviously Palmer. Let me know what you're thinking about transfers. Happy to dive into the data on the stream if you want to pop it in the chat. Hope you're doing well, Dave. Hope you're having a great weekend. Who else is here? We got Jakey boy. We got Jake plays FPL. 15 points bench boost. Is it a win or is it a win? Question mark. That'll do. Yeah, lovely. Well played, Jake. Who did you captain? You got Mo Salah cap. I swear you were going to... I'm confused. I swear you said you were going to do Saka. Or was that just answering the poll? You'd prefer Saka. Mo Salah captain on Monday. I'm with you, man. I am with you. And I think that's actually quite a good little moment to have a look at the FPL HQ mini league. Why not? Why not? Just real quick. Just going to pop in here and see what's going on. All right, I'm third. That'll do. Lewis is back up to the top. Where's Jake? Jake is fourth, just behind me. Couple of points behind me, Jakey boy. About 10 points behind me. It's all heating up. Oh, Dave, he's in the chat. There's also another one that I've been added to, and that is Nightmare's Dreamers. FPL Nightmare, who is a sensational FPL YouTuber. He invited me to his like super mini league, and it's got like Raptor in it, FPL Mate, Harry, Focal. I don't know what I'm doing in it, if I'm totally honest. I feel like a total imposter. Like I'm not worthy to be in this. I got like 1 mil rank last season, and I'm just like a lowly YouTuber. But I'm doing all right. Fifth. Who else we got in here? We got Ash from Juice. Yells is in there. Roberto, Gianni, As Phillips. Lots of big names. Harry Daniels. Just some Alex Volo. Shane, sure. Like, there's just a lot of people. FPL Mate. So I'll be keeping an eye on this one. This is an interesting mini league to me because it's got all the big names in there. Let's talk FPL. Andy, sure. I digress. So let's go back to the teams. Yeah, good luck, Jake. Hope you're having a good weekend, mate. I hope all is well with you, my friend. Any more for any more? No more teams. Okay, so what I was thinking was around some potential transfers. I have 2 FTs, and I want to bank a couple more, I think. But there's a few things. So Saka and Palmer are now obviously issues. That was a hamstring for Saka. So first things first, let's do this. What was Saka's injury from earlier today, and how long will he be out? Rough estimation. All right, let's consult the AI overlords for some knowledge here. Okay, so left hamstring. 5-0 win over Leeds. He pulled up early in the second half while sprinting and had to be substituted, leaving the pitch limping and looking visibly frustrated. This incident is concerning as he missed a significant period last season with a similar hamstring injury, though that was his right leg. The The club has not yet provided an official timeline, but initial estimates from sports outlets and injury analysts suggest hamstring injuries typically result in an absence of 3 to 8 weeks. Alright, so I'm selling Saka. If the injury is mild, Saka might return in as little as 3 weeks. If moderate or severe, it could be up to 2 months. And they have really bad fixtures anyway, so like I'm done with it. I'm kind of done with Saka at this point. And look at the amount. I mean, these two, 10 mil, 10.5 mil. I'm planning to roll. I am planning to roll, but there's a part of me that's just thinking these two out, right? And I've got my eye on Moises Caicedo. 5.5 mil. He's already absolutely killing it in terms of points. He's going to get the DEFCON points. He got a goal against West Ham. He's going to play every game. I just feel like this is a no-brainer with the new rules that have come in. And then for my second midfielder, this is Rogue. I'm thinking Rogue, right? Like if we look at the list here, look, Bruno, Shaw, Gakpo. I don't like Bruno. He's like playing very deep. I like the look of Gakpo. I've thought about him. Verts, I want to give him a few more game weeks before considering. Gakpo I like a lot. But the guy that I've got my eye on is actually our good friend Declan Rice. Now, this frees up 8.5 million. And I've got Caicedo, Rice in my midfield. It's 2 CDMs. And then what that means is that when Haaland comes into... Haaland's got some really crazy good fixtures happening. I think it's like game week. Let's have a quick look. We're going to go to points predictor. Let's see when the fixtures start changing. I think it actually might be like game week 13. But Haaland I like. So I'm going to keep an eye on... The idea of this is that I'm going to keep an eye on Wood and João Pedro to see how they do. But I quite like the idea of getting Haaland in for one of these two, depending on their performance over the next few game weeks. Or could I even just go... I can't afford... Oh, that would be so nice if I could do Mark Guehi. Guehi. I don't know how to say that name, and it's kind of freaking me out. I keep just making an assumption. So I'm going to consult this and say... Mark Guehi. How do you pronounce the name? I think it's important that we know how to say these players' names. Mark Guehi is pronounced Mark Gw2. 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 It's Catalan. Okay, so Gw2. There you go. You've heard it here first. It is Gw2. That's how you say his name. So yeah, Mark Gw2 would be lovely, wouldn't it? I'm close to being able to do Haaland there. But then I've got some real benching problems. But that would be so lovely, wouldn't it? Like, could I even do... How can I make some more money here? Anyway, I digress. What I'm saying is that I really like the idea of Caicedo and Rice in midfield. I think that it could be a real game changer. Rice is on set pieces as well, so I'm loving it. Who else is in the chat? Let's say hi to some folks. We've got Formula Fantasy Hub. Yes, bro, from FPL HQ. Great to have you here. Mark J. Mark J, one season wonder. Good to have you here, mate. Hope all is well. Evening chaps. Evening chaps to you, Mark J. Apparently there's 15 people who triple cap Timber. Are these bots? Yeah, probably. They have to be, right? JP Corns over on X. Watching in. I think he means Cole Palmer. Freeze. Of course he does. What am I thinking? I'm an idiot. Danish. Great to have you here, mate. Hope you're doing well. I think it's the first time we've seen Danish since last season. What a legend. We've got Panda. I think we said hi to Panda already. JP Corn's made it over to YouTube now. I see a YouTube comment. Bloody legend. Sushant. Great to have you here. We got, I'm going to try and say this name. Shem the Kenyan. Of course, Shem the Kenyan. Hey man, how's it going? Happy 25-26. Great to see you here. Eston Brown. Eston. How are you feeling about that game, Eston? Fellow Arsenal fan. FPL Foxy is in the house. Yes, Foxy. We've got Woodstock over on X. I hope you guys are all doing well. If you haven't liked the stream already, please do it. It really helps. We've got 170 people watching across X and YouTube. That is wild. Thank you, everyone, for coming to say hi to this weird stream. For coming to watch a failing FPL YouTube channel just, you know, do his thing, hang out on a Saturday night, shoot the breeze with the community. That is what it's all about. We've got a few unknown. Lima. I don't know why that was so hard to say. Lima, great to have you here. We got Sora's XD. I think that was SXD earlier on in the week. Great to have you here. You may have changed your YouTube name. I hope everyone is doing fantastically this weekend. I hope you're all having a good one. What a day in the Prem. Unbelievable. We're going to be doing a little FPL quiz in a little bit. I'll tell you who I'm not seeing, who's normally in. Jack Attack. What's he up to? Hope he's alright. He's normally like first in the chat. Should we do some more? I've got so many of these tweets lined up. We've got to get through them. Let's do this. So we're going to cue up the sad music. Here we go. FPL Consult, Leon. Gameweek 2 free hit active. The free hitters, man. Oh, it's so brutal. Look at this. Look at this. Haaland, captain. Rodgers, Watkins, Reinders. And everyone else had an okay-ish game week. I'm not sure how Truffert did. Oh, Bournemouth. Yeah, he did alright, didn't he? So it's the free hitters. It just slaps a little bit different for me. Like, this is wild scenes. I don't know what they were thinking of free hitting in Game Week 2. That's way too aggressive. This one. I saw this one earlier. Couldn't resist the transfer this week after watching 5 live matches and a highlight of the rest of last week. Chelsea pushed me to make a transfer on Sunday night just before a price rise. João Pedro to Chris Wood. Good luck all. August 22nd. He did. João Pedro out. Chris Wood in. And then I tagged FPL Disasters, and then this got some serious traction. Like, my tag got 193 likes. It's just like, what is happening here? But this is madness. This is absolutely madness. And bless him, he like replied to me and said, thanks lad, a knee jerk that I normally wouldn't do. I was scared of a stupid price rise. Price rises are tough. The game's already hard enough, you know? They should make like an idiot's version of it and like not do like price rises and stuff. Because the variables in this game, man. The variables. So many things you got to keep an eye on. Welcome back, FPL from Luke. Vicario, 7 points. Pedro Porro, 5 points. Romero, 7 points on the bench. That is rough. FPL Riser, Dan. Another free hit active. Look at this free hit team. 8 Nori. Arsenal, fair play. Reinders, ouch. Rodgers, ouch. Haaland, Watkins captain. This is madness. This is absolutely mad. I love how they all got like quite similar setups and it just failed so badly. Michael Norman had a bit of a bad game week. Pedro trolling begins now. Minus 1.8 million places because of him. That is rough. Michael, friend of the channel. FPL rookie, images that precede unfortunate events. I'm done. This is just a huge tweet. He's done. Frimpong to 8 Nori. A popular move this week. Step 1. Captain Haaland and forget. Step 2. Finish the season in the top 100k. From Harry. No João Pedro was a nice season, boys. Wake up to the dream is apparently leaving FPL. How that Chris Wood transfer is looking at me after another Watkins blank. Massive. A massive tweet there from the legend that is FPL Martian. Lots of Haaland pain. Took Pedro out of my FPL team for Chris Wood after last week's stinker. Oh, Lord. Footy accumulators, try not to get too peed off with FPL. But for the love of God, what is Ollie Watkins doing? Come on, man. Would a bloody goal or assist hurt? I decided to stay well away from Ollie Watkins as a result of my experience with him over the past few seasons. So this is interesting. I think I'll just keep this for a little bit later because I want to come back to it. Some people sold João Pedro from that FPL team. They most certainly did. Rex. I know as soon as I drop Rodgers and Watkins from my FPL, they'll start scoring. This is exactly what I was referring to earlier. It's almost written in the stars. You get rid of those two bums and they start absolutely slapping. It's just, you know it's going to happen. You know this is going to happen. This will happen. 8 Nori injured. F my FPL from Aboki. I must remember to follow, folks. FPL Saka prime time. João Pedro, I effing hate you. Huge. Huge words. Andy FPL mode. Only ran Palmer and Watkins to sort out for next week. No biggie. That is rough. That's a lot to figure out. FPL Fantasy Phenom, Palmer captain and 8 Nori off injured now so far for me. Game of skill, my arse. Not happy. Mark Goldbridge, look at that. What an iconic photo. So this is interesting to me. Best FPL chip usage weeks. I saw this and I just thought, you know, this is the sort of stuff that I need to be wary of. So wildcard apparently game week 7, game week 8, game week 13. Game week 7. Look at Arsenal's run from game week 7. West Ham at home, Fulham away, Crystal Palace at home, Burnley away, Sunderland away. Tottenham at home. Ooh, I'll be at that game. You just load up with Arsenal players, don't you? Who else has got some greens in the middle there? Free hit game week 4 apparently is the one. Or game week 11 or game week 13. Sunderland away. Leeds at home for Nottingham Forest. Interesting. Chelsea. Look at that. Wolves at home for Chelsea. Bench boost game week 1, 2 or 9. So it looks like I'm going to be potentially bench boosting game week 9. I will always play my own game, but this is just nice to have as a guideline. Triple captain game week 6, game week 9, game week 14. Are you guys doing anything around particular chip strategy? I honestly have not put one together at all yet. So I got to think about that. All right. Let's see if we've got any questions going on. Does anyone have any dilemmas, transfer dilemmas that you wanna bring up? Rodri is back from Woodstock. Is a very good point. Sushant's wildcarding. Any more teams? No more teams. Okay. So I do really like... Let's have a look at some more mids. I love this swap. I love this Palmer, Caicedo, Saka, Rice swap. I really do. But let's just see what happens. Let's see who else we can look at here. I'm not getting verts. Like Cunha and Buemo do speak to me. Cunha and Buemo. It could be Man United, and those two aren't too. So Mbuemo's 8, Cunha's 8. I quite like that. I quite like those two. I think Man United are going to be good this season, and they don't have any European football to distract them. Got Anthony Gordon. Look at this run for Newcastle. Leeds away, Wolves home, Bournemouth away. He's 7.5. Seems cheap to me, that, for Gordon. I think he's better than that. This guy Anderson I keep hearing about as well. Oh, I could actually, if I do Saka for Rice, and I do Palmer for Anderson, I can then do Gw2 for Haaland. No, I can't. I'm still missing 1 mil. That's annoying. Lots of food for thought. I mean, I think realistically, I'm probably going to be rolling my transfer, but it's just the Saka Palmer stuff. I don't know what's going to happen there, and I might pick up another injury as well this game week. So I have 2 free transfers going into game week 3, but this is all stuff that I need to think about. Everyone has a plan until 3 of your premium players get hurt within 24 hours of the start of the game week. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Ben, my rank is 1.2 mil. So I've had a very decent start to the season, and I've got, there it is. I've got, I'll round it up, 1.3 mil. And I've got Salah captain, so I feel really good about this game week. I've got a lot of players to come in as well. I've got Wood to play, Aina, Dorgu, Anderson is coming in for Palmer, so I'm hoping for a good game. Dorgu against Anderson, that's going to be spicy. And then if there is another player that doesn't play for whatever reason, I've got Van der Ven coming on for a 6-pointer. So I think I'm probably going to get into the top 1 mil. Before the end of the game week. That's really the target. We shall see. Alright, let's do some more pain. More pain train. Alright, let's do this. FPL Nico, or Nico, depending on how you pronounce that. Me as a non-João Pedro owner. João Pedro, you absolute diamond. What a diamond. Troll fancy football. I will never forgive the content creator who told me to own both Watkins and Rodgers. I think that's quite a lot of content creators. Shall we just have a little look? Shall we have a little look at the content creators' teams? Because I've got access to all of them. Is anyone interested to see what people have got? So yeah, let's go with Gianni. He's got João Pedro. A lot of these guys got Dewsbury Hall in for some mad reason. I as soon as I saw that, I was like, that is just odd. That's really fishy. It's just like, what are you doing with Dewsbury Hall? Such a strange pick. They all do that, don't they? They all just have like a player they all have for no reason. It's very odd. What's Roberto saying? Dewsbury Hall, Roberto, what are you doing? I'm calling out all the managers here that have Dewsbury Hall for no reason. What's Az saying? Az has got captaincy on Salah, Watkins. He's got João Pedro. Fair play. Harry, let's see what Harry's up to. Harry's got captaincy on Mo Salah. He has Watkins. Oh, he's got Watkins and Rodgers. Yeah, I think it was Harry who this guy's referring to. Troll football. Sorry, does Gianni have... No, Gianni's not got... Oh, he's got Watkins on his bench. Benched Watkins? That's strange. Let's see what else is here. FPL, mate. Watkins. Everyone has Watkins Rodgers. It's very strange. Raptor, what are you saying? Watkins. Watkins is like the absolute template pick, isn't he? Look, everyone's got Watkins. I'll stop when I stop seeing Watkins. Every single one of these guys have Watkins. Mo, Watkins. 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 Look, this is mad. This is actually... Okay, there we go. We get to Marku, who has not got Watkins. Andy Martin, what are you saying? Watkins. FPL Nightmare. He's having a nightmare down there. Nightmare's having an absolute nightmare. So I'm going to win this thing. I'm going to bloody win this league of legends. That's the plan. Shall we do this quiz? Let's do this quiz, shall we? Because I feel like I'm just sort of rambling. Who's ready for some quiz action? So what we're going to do is we're going to firstly play some music. We're going to go to full chat mode. And I'm going to bring up the quiz. And you know what I'll do as well? I'll just end the poll. Gots to end the poll. Alright, so just a real quick one. How's your Game Week 2 going? 42% of you said sad. 32% of you said average. And then 25% of you said happy. I think I'm in the happy bucket at this point. Alright, let's get this Kahoot up. So anyone who's not been a part of oh, have I lost my quiz? Drafts. Okay, I've got it. I have it. We're going to call it Game Week 2 Pain Train. Okay, so you want to go to just to give you guys a bit of warning. You want to have two screens up. So you want to have your phone and like an iPad or a laptop or something. This is for a £10 Amazon gift voucher. It's 10 questions based on the Premier League action from the last 2 days, so Friday and Saturday. Is everyone ready? What I'll do is I'll just launch it so you guys can see. Here we go. Nearly there. So we're going to do quiz view. All right, fantastic. You guys can all see that, I'm assuming. So you want to go to kahoot.it and then the game pin is 770544. Jack's not here, so you were saying there is a chance. Yeah, Jack's got like 100 quid off me at this point, I'm sure of it. I don't like this circular... Not a fan of this circular... That's better. There we go. FOMO, Capri. We got 2 contenders in so far. With Jack Attack, he's here. I'll tell you what, he's bloody here. He may not be very active in the chat, but he is. He's always listening. Jack, hope you're doing well wherever you are, my friend. Missed you tonight. We got Danish, we got Aloha, we got FPL Shem, Jack Attack, FOMO, Capra. Anyone else? Aloha. Shit. Thomas, he's there as well. LOL, on holiday in Greece, but when the quiz turns up, you can't say no. Yes, Thomas. Ben's Capra, great to see you in the quiz. What to do with Villa assets from Super? Good question. It's a really good question. We can have a look at that. I think Chris Wood, Watkins to Chris Wood feels pretty good to me at this point. And if it's Rodgers, mate, Caicedo, Rice, Paulinia, come on to the CDM train. I'm joining it. I'm joining the CDM train. That would be my take. Wow, guys, this is quite a crew tonight. JP Harland, JP Korn, yes. We've got Jake, Panda, Lima, Tom. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. All right. I have fact-checked all of these, by the way, so we should be good. By the way, we've got 190 people listening to this across X and YouTube. That is absolutely sensational. If there is anyone on X listening to me right now, or anyone on YouTube who's not subscribed to my channel, I don't subscribe fish, right? I don't like to do it. I'm asking you nicely. Pop over there, hit subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 bloody subscribers before the end of the season, and it would be great to get there. So thank you for anyone that can give me a hand this evening. I really appreciate it. I'm just independent as well. I've got no affiliation with anyone. I'm not sponsored by. I don't want to be sponsored by anyone. I'm just a guy playing FPL, going live. You know, like I'm one of the good guys. I'm one of the good guys. Someone tell me to start the quiz and stop rambling, and I'll start the quiz whenever you're ready. I'm waiting for someone to say start the quiz. As per tradition. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 contenders. This is amazing. Start the quiz. Yes, Capra. Let's do this. He said it. Okay, so this is the Gameweek 2 Pain Train quiz. 10 pretty hard questions, actually. Question number 1. Final score of Wuche. Now, the quicker you answer, the more points you get, just in case anyone's not familiar. So you want to be ready. Trigger fingers, as they say. It was 1-5. I know it sucks. I know it sucks. As I was writing it, I was like, they're going to hate me. They're going to hate me for doing that. It was 1-5. Capra, he's won. He's won. He's number 1. Caicedo got 8 FPL points in this game. True or false? Moises Caicedo. It is true. Wow, what a split. What a swingy question that was, as they say. Capri still won. He's come in and he's killing it. Next question. I'm going to have some water. How many yellow cards did Spurs get in Manchester City versus Tottenham today? They're not easy. They're not easy questions. I've got to make you work for it, for this £10. And what would you get if you got a £10 Amazon gift voucher? If you're Jack, you're probably saving them up. He's going to save up for a bloody PlayStation or something. Yeah, it was 4, correct. Well played. Jack attack. Jack. Here he comes. Here he comes. Richarlison has a total of 16 FPL points so far this season. It's a rough question. Yeah, it's false. I think he's on like 17. That is, sorry, a hard one there. A very, very swingy questions, these. Capra's number 1 again. Question number 5. Highest scoring mid in FPL so far is Semenyo. True or false? Yep, it's true. Nice one. There's a spread here for sure. There's going to be some turbulence at the top of this table soon. Which GK is top for bonus point system so far this season? Raya, Trafford, Sanchez, Vicario. Yeah, Vicario is the answer. I would have gone Raya if it was me. Oh, Capra's, he's up there. He's staying strong. Jaden Anthony started for Burnley today. True or false? Yeah, it's true. Oh, we're close. Question 8. Ricardo Calafiori has 3 assists so far this season. True or false? It is false. It is absolutely false. Oh, here we go. Shem, he's coming out of nowhere. Question number 9. 3 players have been sent off so far this season. True or false? There's a typo there. Should be sent off. It's false. It's 2. There have been 2 players. I think it's what? Totti from Wolves and Konza. Final question. The image round. Are we ready? This is Alan Kirbishley. True or false? It is, of course, false. It is. The legend that is Ray Winston. Fantastic stuff. Let's see. I think we all know what happened here. Capra. I think Capra, we have a new champion. Ben, he's in the chat. I think he's a new subscriber / listener. Great to have you here, my friend. Congratulations. What an absolute scene. What an absolute bloody scene. Fantastic. That is superb, Capra / Ben. Welcome to the Alphaverse, my friend. Ben, what are you going to buy with your £10 Amazon gift voucher? Is it going to be... Amazon have got some pretty cool stuff, going on at the moment. You can... if we go to Amazon, we can type in... I'll tell you what is really cool. These Beirut torches. I'm a big fan of them. Not a sponsor. These, my friend, I'm telling you, if you haven't got one of these in your life, absolute game changer. They're magnetic. You can put them everywhere. I've got them all over my place. I just pick them up. I've got one in the bathroom, when I need a wee at night. I've got some down here by my desk when I'm trying to find wires and stuff. I'm telling you, man, absolute whole new lifestyle. And Beirut, if you're listening, if you're out there and you happen to be listening to this FPL stream, hit me up for a sponsorship because I'd happily chat about. I just got this one, 37 quid, right? Seems a lot of money for a little torch. It is an absolute game changer torch. So there we go. Yeah, well played, Ben. And guys, what an absolute pleasure it is, as always, to do these live shows. I love it so much. It's such a fun thing to look forward to. I really appreciate all your support. It's so kind of you. And I'll be here. I'm always about. Danish, He sent me his team. Let's have a look real quick. 1.2. We're in around the same rank, Danish. You're doing a little bit better than me. Gyökeres captain. Fantastic. Look at that. And you've got Salah to play, Wirtz to play, Dorgu. It's going to be a sensational week for Danish. Fantastic stuff. Guys, I'm going to go to bed. Stay hydrated. And remember, FPL is not a substitute for a warm life. Peace out.